Hoffheimer is going to give her icebreaker speech about challenges and taking small steps to overcome them. With her speech entitled, Taking 3 Steps to Defy Gravity, here is Toastmaster Kathleen Hoffheimer.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I have a question for you. How many of you have thought that your life circumstances have put limitations on your dreams and goals? Or have someone define you, put you in a box, or say that you're limited in what you can do? Well, let me tell you, I have. I have a condition called Turner syndrome. It is a chromosomal condition. I'm not going to go into all the specifics, but it affects my muscle tone, my spatial perception, and is up to my anxiety. Many people hear the word syndrome and they use it as a label. From their vantage point, these people believe that those who have the syndrome can't be independent, aren't smart, or can't function in a job or in society. I am here to prove them wrong. There is an instance in my childhood where I have disproved that myth. I was 12 years old. My family was living in North Carolina. My school was taking my 6th grade class, as well as some 5th graders, to a local ropes course. I was scared because I knew I would have to climb up a very high platform and jump off. It was the one thing I was dreading all day. Having Turner syndrome made it hard for me to do physical things like this. Add to that a fear of heights, and you have one nervous girl. But I was determined to do this no matter what. I was able to do all the other activities planned that day without fear. I felt alive and happy, forgetting what was going to happen. Then the moment came, and it all came back to me. There the platform was, waiting for me. Climbing up that platform was scary. My heart was beating out of my chest. I wasn't sure if I still wanted to do this jump. Then I heard cheering. Everyone was yelling out, "You can do it!" My classmates knew about my condition and knew how difficult it was going to be for me. It was nice to know that they had faith that I could do this. That made me even more determined. I got harnessed up and started climbing. As I got higher, the vantage point from that platform became scarier. I was even more nervous, but everyone was still calling out to me and encouraging me, so I kept on climbing. Finally, I made it to the platform. Now comes the really scary part, the jump. I was very hesitant, but the spotter told me that I had nothing to worry about and he would be right there watching out for me. I was nervous, but I was ready. Finally, I jumped off that platform and zipped to the ground. My mom, who was the assistant principal, was on the trip with us. My classmates ran and got her. She ran up and cheered me on from below. I was so elated. I was able to do something I never thought I would be able to do. After that, I felt like I could conquer any obstacle that could come my way. I felt like I could defy gravity. As a theater girl, this makes me think of one of my favorite Broadway songs. That song is Defying Gravity from the musical Wicked. This song comes at the point in the musical where the main character, Elphaba, breaks from the norm and doesn't let anybody bring her down because of her green skin. During that moment on the ropes course, my classmates saw me do something I had never done before. I felt like I defied expectations. I felt like I defied gravity. There is another line in the song that goes, "I'm through accepting limits, because someone says they're so." Throughout my life, people have told me I'm limited in what I could do just because I have a syndrome. Whenever people have told me that, I always think of the line in that song. On that platform, I felt the limits just go away. I felt like I could do anything. There is another instance and another song that also makes me think of breaking my limitations. When I was about 3, I had to have physical therapy to help me learn to walk. One day when I went to therapy, I just took 3 small steps, and I was so proud of myself. The therapist was very excited for me. My mom was very excited for me. When my dad came home from work that night, I was so excited to tell him about my 3 steps. And he was so excited. And he started singing the Lynyrd Skynyrd song, give me 3 steps, which is not, if you look at the full lyrics, it's not an appropriate song for a 2 to 3-year-old. But luckily enough, he only sang the chorus. But every time we worked on my walking, he would always sing that song, and I would always walk to him. And that helped me learn to take just 3 small steps to reach my goals. And there's another line in the song, Defying Gravity. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Taking these 3 steps, if I didn't taken these 3 steps, I would not have learned to walk. If I didn't jump on that platform, I would not have conquered my fears. Just taking little steps day by day to break out of your limitations will help you break out the norm, not be put in a box, and help you achieve your goals. My message to you is this, fellow Toastmasters. Don't let anyone put you in a box, define you, or tell you you're limited in what you can do. With hard work, determination, and perseverance, you will exceed your limitations. You will defy gravity. Thank you.